Hello, I haven't made a City Skylines 2 video in a while. And I guess here we go. This is what I've been doing in my city. I built a medical center right here. And it's got I had to satisfy my education requirements. Um, and behind it is a mini office core district. And here we go. I made some roads connecting. You can go straight into the office district from the highway. I should clean this up a bit. Make it look a little decenter. But it would just be a nice curved road, elevated, and then down. Right now it's going to ground level and then elevated. I'll probably have the entire thing elevated, so they don't have to go up and down all the time. But anyways, I've been working on some pedestrian pathways so they stay off the road. And here I've got a deactivated building. Let's see what that is. Medical extension wing. I don't need it yet. There's only 15 patients. So what does my city really need? And the thing is, it's elementary schools. I've got tons of elementary schools. One there, one there, one there, one there, one there, one there, one there. I can afford more elementary schools. It's just I don't like to place them so close to each other. That's a university. I could plant one here, I guess. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of elementary students all over the place. And look at the sky. Yeah, the sun is going to be coming up soon. It's 4:30 in the night. I don't know when the sun rises. But here is the rest of my city. I put a airport in, obviously. Where did the airport go? Getting lost in my own city. Yeah, here's the city airport. And I did create a office district near the city airport. Let's see the zones. You can see how it all is here. It's kind of hard to see at nighttime. So this is my industrial section. I also created a harbor and some office zones, or industrial zones, right there. I'll be working on getting this looking like a realistic industrial park. I want this all to be industry around here. Just until I have enough jobs for everyone. So right now, unemployment rate is 20.5%. And it's taking a long time to get jobs going. So that's a lot of residential. Like I looked at a city map once, and it was mostly just residential. And here I expanded my suburban houses along the coast with the beach pack. Waterfront houses pack. It's hard to tell that they are different, but they are a little different. And what else do we got to show? Well, let's look at my airport usage. I have 52 employees and 9 passengers waiting. It's, well, I guess it is 5:30 in the morning. But you'd think that it's kind of a waste to have 52 employees and only 9 passengers waiting. Great, it's turning into daylight so we can see the city a little bit better. And another fire. I have good fire coverage in the city. Boy, traffic accidents galore. At 5 in the morning, maybe drunk drivers. I don't know if the game counts for that. And other than the medical university, I created a technical university. Yeah, I got lots of universities in my city. And the demand for universities is just right there. So there's no other special university you can build. I always have to build a normal university to cover up the rest of the demand. And yeah, I am getting high rent houses in the houses. It didn't, after the patch, they all disappeared. And now, running the game for a while, they came back, but it's not bad as it was before everything was high rent issues. So they really they fixed it, and then now I've got high rent issues. Maybe it's normal high rent issues. Oh yeah, and I had to build a second water treatment plant right there. You can see my water sewage treatment just because I doubled it. Um, it's pretty high. And this road, where is it? Right here. I had to turn that into a road instead of a highway. because they were using it as a highway, this road, instead of traveling on this one to get into the city. They were continuously traveling on this one instead of traveling on this one. So I had to make this a slower road so that they could, and it's a cloverleaf road that I built by hand. That's why it doesn't look so great. And yeah, it works. It functions fine. But when you look at the intersections, where is the cloverleaf? Yeah, I couldn't fit a true cloverleaf intersection in. So I don't know how long this is gonna last before it gets boggled down. Like I'm at 100,000 people, 95,000 people, and it keeps going up. And my traffic is pretty good. Let's check out my traffic. Where's the car? There it is. Yeah, it's got some red spots there, but nothing is backing up. Like, I don't get why this is red. It's just a loop for residential. Again, loops for residential. Why is it red? I don't know. There's hardly any driving there. So I don't know. What I am concerned about is this main road here. It's red. And there's traffic accidents right there. It's backed up because of the accidents. And it's not a fair assessment of this actual traffic. But when there is an accident, it backs up a lot. And then I want to look at my profitability. Average commercial profit, average office profit is 57%. I don't really understand how to make it more profitable. But yeah, these in the old section, these are old businesses here. They're not very profitable. But where I made the news area, they are profitable. So it's just something that happens. My industry is very profitable. There's lots of demand for industry all the time in the city. And my yeah, my green no biofuel grain is profitable. That's good. And how am I powering the city? With a geothermal plant. I believe in some of my old videos I was just importing power, but then it's cheaper to make your own power. And there was a backup of a bottleneck for power, so I had to create transformer station with some power lines going through it. I thought it would have sufficed with these ones, but they did not suffice the bottleneck. I was preparing for a bottleneck, but the bottleneck ended up being this way. And what is this? I got a lot of patience. Huh. And this is that mod where it shows the traffic driving. You just click on a house and then it shows what's going on the streets in relation to that house. And that's a good mod. So my next problem outside of the elementary schools is garbage. My processing status for garbage is pretty good. But my collection rate is not very good. I've got 25 vehicles collecting. And my processing speed is very good. It's higher than the actual consumption of that, but my collection rate is down, so I might have to make another recycle center somewheres. They make a lot of noise and traffic jam here. Yeah, there is a traffic jam. Because everyone's trying to go that way, and these three cars want to get in. Where do you want to go? You want to go that way. You just want to go straight. Well, I could fix that. Add some more exit ways along here. Yeah, that's the thing. You want to keep the highways flowing. I never seen that traffic that bad before. But other than that, I'm getting 42 frames per second in this game. It's not a 30 some frames per second. You don't really notice it because you're not shooting anything, you're just building. And that's my city. Let's take a zoomed out look. There. Oh yeah, I built the cargo hardener. I haven't talked about it yet. Garbage is piling up, and that's what's causing the poor efficiency. Is the pile of garbage. Um, so I do want to create a realistic looking industrial area here next to the cargo harbor. I got lots of industry over here on the edge of the city, and every single signature building is every single signature factory building is built and occupied. Even the dairy house, which is a bug that they fixed. It used to be built a dairy house and nothing ever moved in. I don't really understand. Okay. All these people work at the dairy house, I believe. 122 employees. And they come from those areas, I guess. So my plans are turn this into a nice residential hill. But I've got some. I gotta move these power lines. They're in the way of that plan. And keep working on this industrial plant. Continue building industrial there. And my airport, let's see, 90 comfort, 39 passengers waiting during the day. So there's like 52 employees and 39 passengers, which is pretty funny. That's a very low use airport, but I watched a lot of YouTube videos, and yes, there is low use of the airport in every city. Oh, a fire just broke up. Let's see the fire graphics. That's a bus. I think I got okay fire coverage. Let's see. Yeah, it's not that bad. Things are just starting on fire. Here he is. And of course the bus is driving through the fire. And the house was saved. So that's basically the city. And thanks for watching. And my budget is, I'm making 2.9 million, which is pretty good. before I was way tile upkeep was pretty high. Um, but my budget came back to normal around 18 million revenues. And I was struggling for a little while, just disabling services, trying to get through to a balanced budget. But now my budget is balanced and I'm making a lot of revenue. I think it's just that the more jobs I put in the city, the more income. And I was at 50% unemployment at one time. I got it down to 20.1. I want to aim for like a 5% unemployment rate, which would be good for my city and probably make a lot more money then. But until next time, oh, and traffic accident. It's not even a weird road because it's just a straight road with some crosswalks. Are people even using the crosswalk? Yes, they are. That's my low income housing area. Low rent housing is there, that patch. Every city should have a little bit of low income housing. Average wealth wealthy in my low income housing. Yeah, and I plan to fill in these places with commercial. I finally got commercial demand all the way to the top. Usually I get high commercial demand and then I build commercial. And then my commercial goes down. There we go. See how it drops after I zone a little bit of commercial? It drops down to nothing. So I'm just going to de-zone that. Oh, actually, it got built. Something built there. Yeah, I like to put commercial along main highways. That's how it would be. And there's my train. It's got 0 cargo in it. Yeah, I get a lot of revenue from My parking. Where would I see it? Budget, service fees. Parking fees are 75 grand a month. That's pretty good. It was at 100 grand a month before I seen it. But let's make a corner shop right there. Yeah, just infilling in the areas where I planned to do what actually got built. A food store. Electronics, of course. A lot of electronics is being sold in this city. What is that? Oh, that's a helicopter. And there's really not much left to show. This is a half an hour video of my city. If you watch this long, well, good for you. And that's about it. That's about it. Okay, bye.